potentially. Medical screening as a service. Let's debate all of this. Ran Poliakine is with us, Nano-X CEO, founder, of course. Wonderful to have you with us, Ran. And your company, of course, getting this FDA clearance. What is the path to commercialization for you now?
Yeah, hi. Very good to be with you. Let me start one step back. I mean, if you ask any oncologist what is the best way to fight cancer, for instance, they will tell you early detection. Now, the reality is that to detect cancer early, you can use X-ray technology, which exists already 126 years. However, the bad reality is that 2/3 of the world population do not have sufficient X-ray imaging technology simply because it's too expensive. Basically, what Nano-X is trying to do, we're trying to disrupt this market in two ways. First of all, we've created this. This is an X-ray tube that is way like an apple. It's digital X-ray tube, and that replaces, 1 meter and 100 kilos of traditional William Röntgen X-ray tube. It's totally digital, very low cost, and because of that, it can be very, very versatile and affordable. And the second one, of course, it's a business model. As you said, we're moving from capital equipment to service. And that's a very, very big leap because we can envision, and in fact, our plan is to place globally 15,000 of those full body devices, a multi-source, connect them with the cloud, and through the cloud provide diagnostic globally to people that do not have anything or in economies that actually are already developed. Now, to do that, you need to, first of all, clear this technology because after 126 years, you needed to prove that this technology, this X-ray technology, which is totally digital and working in room temperature versus 2000 degrees C, it's working. And the clearance we got from the FDA over the weekend basically approve a single source of those tubes in a system under 510K pass, where the equivalent is one of the GE machines. Now, from here to place few of those in array, it's not a big deal, and we're going to do that.
All right, so not a big deal. Where are you in the production process right now?
Yeah, so actually, we already actually spoke to Bloomberg, and we broadcast from our factory in Israel. We have 3 locations where production is happening as we speak. The semiconductor, which is the enabling technology, is made in Korea and Japan right now. The tube itself is being assembled in Korea and in Israel. We have a facility where we are assembling many of those as we speak. Practically what we're looking for the clearance in order to ship those devices to our customers. And today, as we speak today, we have over 5,000 units that are already spoken for and contracts that are being already signed.
And you have the production capacity right now and the funds right now to meet that orders, to meet that demand?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
We closed the last quarter with $213 million in the bank, no debts. We have a lot of money to do exactly that. We are in production. We extended our facility in Korea extensively, and that's maybe an opportunity for me to say that we are not alone in that. Our investors are SK Telecom, which is the second largest company in Korea, Fujifilm, which is very, very much involved in medical imaging, and of course Foxconn, who will take us from serial production to mass production next year.
You know, it's interesting. Analysts like Oppenheimer are saying you're one step closer to commercialization, but there are still important milestones that you have to overcome. What are those milestones?
First of all, I agree. Listen, we are here for the long run. Our vision is to democratize medical imaging globally, and that's not an easy task, okay? So it will take us some time. However, I think that we committed to the market that we're starting to ship about 1,000 units until end of Q1 of next year, and we feel that we're very much equipped to do that. In order to do that, not only for the US, but in other countries, we need to get the clearance for the machine that we're actually making, which is indeed the multi-source device that is based on 5 of those tubes in one device. That's not happened yet, and we expect that absolutely to happen within this year.
Within this year. It's interesting, Ran, of course, you've had to fight sort of people trying to class you as the next Theranos, there was an elevated level of short positions against you. That has come down of late. There's still only about 6% out and short on your float. How do you combat that sort of negative press around what is, disruption of a 120-year-old kind of industry?
Yeah, so first of all, I think we got comfort when we looked at Tesla, NVIDIA, Mobileye, and many other companies that got short report on the way up. So we felt very confident in what we have. And for that reason, we focused all our effort in a way, crushing those allegations simply by delivering. So for instance, in RSNA, which is the largest radiology conference this year, we presented in live broadcasting our machines because some of the claims were that we do not have a technology. So we actually broadcast live our full body machines, and we brought from the US radiologists that are not associated with the company to basically validate and vet what we have. And it was a huge success, obviously. And later on, everybody talked about FDA, this technology will not be cleared. And indeed, over the last weekend, we cleared this technology, the X-ray source, through the FDA for a single source. Then people talked about facility, and then we came out, we shared a big investment, about $40 million investment in Korea this year in a clean room facility that will make all these chips. So I think our way to fight in order to change the world is simply focus on delivery, execution, and so far, so good.
All right, Ron, well, we definitely wish you the best of luck here. Ron Poliakine, of course, he is the CEO of Nano-X. All right, still ahead here.